Hello, welcome to my videos and my vlog. And this time I'm going to talk about the Lakers loss against the Atlanta Hawks, 122 to 124 in overtime tonight on NBA 2024-2025 season. Where tonight the Lakers travel to Atlanta and they play one of the best game of the season. But unfortunately, the Lakers couldn't close this game, and Lakers lost this game. This is the same that happened against between against in both games this season. This is something that happened against the Magic and against the Thunder, where the Lakers play in both games. That games a tremendous game, but they couldn't close the game. It's the same that happened, and it was a waste of game because LeBron James and Anthony Davis played a tremendous game, especially LeBron James. They forced overtime and they couldn't win it, and they got another loss. With this loss, the Lakers got a tier straight loss, and the Lakers fell to a 12-11 record. Well, remember that before this game, the last game against Miami Heat, the Lakers lost by 41 point difference, the worst loss in the season, in the worst game for the Lakers. So in this game, minimum, I expected that the Lakers were gonna to compete. They did that, and I didn't expect that the Lakers could get the victory according to how bad they play against the Miami Heat. But in this game, the Lakers play a tremendous offense. So did the House and defense. Both defense didn't present to the game because each team scored more than 130 points. The game was very close all the game. Where in the first half, the Atlanta Hawks always had the lead of the game, but in the last seconds of the second quarter, the Lakers tied the game, and in the halftime, the game was tied 64-64. In the third quarter, in the first minutes of the second quarter, sort of the second half, in the third quarter, the Lakers increased the lead to to a more than 10 point difference, and in that moment, I thought that the Lakers were going to win this game, but not. The Atlanta Hawks reduced that gap, and in the third quarter, the Lakers won this quarter by 3 point difference, 33 by 30, and the Lakers were leading 97 to 94. In the fourth quarter, the things were the same, where the game was close. The Lakers always had the lead on the game, and I thought that the Lakers were going to win this game because they always lead in this game. And with less than 1 minute to play, the Lakers were leading by 5 point difference, and they had two possession, but they was the time, and they let that the House tied the game, and in the end of the regular time, the Lakers and House were tying 130 to 130. For this reason, the Lakers and the Hawks play overtime, where how I told you in the last second of the fourth quarter, the Lakers was an opportunity to win this game because how I told you, with less than 1 minute to play, the Lakers were trailing by 5 point difference, and they have the possession, but they missed the opportunity to score a basketball. The Hawks closed better, and they tied the game, and they forced the overtime. In the overtime, the Atlanta Hawks they started better the quarter, where they scored. They took a 4 points lead. There, the Lakers reduced it, and the Lakers took advantage. The Lakers had the lead 132 to 131. They have two offense possession to increase the lead and to close the game, but they couldn't. They couldn't score. And the Hawks has his last possession, where the Lakers play a full defense. This is a reflect of what happened all the game. It was a switch that the Gabe Vincent that played his best game with the Lakers didn't do a very great job. Trey Johnson scored a triple, and they took the lead 134 to 132. In the last possession of the game, the Lakers had the opportunity to tie or to win this game. LeBron James threw a triple, but he missed it, and the Lakers unfortunately lost the game 132 to 134 against the Hawks and overtime, and the Lakers unfortunately fell to a 12-11 record. and the Atlanta Hawks improved to a 13-11 record. About the overall statistics, how I told you, both the offenses play a tremendous basketball, but the defense play a very bad game. You can see here how close this game was, because you can see here the statistics were very similar. The Lakers threw by a 52% from field goal, and they made 16 triples, and the Hawks threw by a 50% from field goal, and they scored 70 triples, and the Lakers scored 14 points from free throws, and the Hawks scored 70 points from free throws. And about the paint, the Lakers lost it by 8 point difference. About the individual statistics, the best player was LeBron James, that made another triple double in the season, where he scored 39 points. He was 1 point shy from the 40 points. He made 10 rebounds and 11 assists. This was a statement from LeBron James, because remember that in the last 5 games before this game, LeBron James had played a very bad game in these 5 games, and a lot of people were starting to criticize LeBron James. Maybe the most probably is that LeBron James heard these critics, and he played this game a tremendous game. The second best scorer was Anthony Davis, that he scored 38 points and 10 rebounds. He made another double double, and he was 2 assists shy to another triple double. And the third best scorer was Dalton Knecht with 14 points, and the fourth best scorer were Rui Hashimura, Gabe Vincent with 12 points. Gabe Vincent played his best game since he's a Laker, but he missed in the last he missed it in the last second, when he couldn't defend very well the Trae Jones, sorry, and he scored points. And something that I didn't like is that D'Angelo Russell is supposed that he's a very important key in the Lakers. He only scored 8 points, and the Lakers missed a lot of him in the last minutes of the game. So in this moment, the Lakers are in the template with a 12-11 record. They have 3 straight losses, and the most probably is that the Spurs and the Kings win their games. The most probably the Lakers are going to be outside of the playing zone after the day. So what's next? The Lakers will tomorrow will rest, and the Lakers will travel back to Los Angeles. Was the next Sunday. The Lakers will receive the Portland Trail Blazer and the Crypto.com, and 21:30 Eastern time. In this moment, the Trail Blazers are playing against the Utah Jazz. They are trailing by 17 point difference in the halftime, and the most probably they are going to lose this game. In this moment, the Trailblazers are in the 13th place with a 8-14 record, and they have a back-to-back losses. I think that this is the perfect game for the Lakers to recover after 3 straight losses. So I think that the Lakers are going to win this game by 7 or more point difference, and the Lakers will return to the victory. So in this video, I talk about what happened tonight, where the Lakers played his last game of the on road, where the Lakers traveled to Atlanta, and they lost by 2 point difference in overtime. Where this is a game that the Lakers should have won it, because they play a tremendous game in offense, but they couldn't close this game neither in the fourth quarter nor in the overtime. And this game is look like the game, like the Orlando Magic and Oklahoma City Thunder games, where the Lakers had the game under control. They were playing a very great basketball, but they couldn't close this game. So it's something that the JJ Redick will need to study to improve it. So the Lakers lost it. They fell to a 12-11 record, and they fell to the 10th place in the Western Conference, and they are the last spot in the play-in. The Lakers will close the week, where they will receive the Portland Trail Blazers this next Sunday, and I think the Lakers will win that game by more than 7 point difference. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platform, Substack, YouTube, or Spotify. So this is all for today. See you tonight. See you next video. Gibran.